going on, YouTube? It's your boy Might Be Tripping, and I am back with another reaction. And this is a video that, I don't want to watch, but it's one of those things that you have to watch. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys have watched my Grizzlies versus Knicks reaction, their first game of the season, you guys know Cam Reddish dropping, I think he had like 20 points. That was one of the greatest moments I've ever had being a Cameron Reddish fan. Because you guys know that Cameron Reddish has never really gotten the opportunity, but we all know he could hoop. And it looks like he's getting that opportunity with the Knicks. So, this video is by my dog, let me see. Treese, Reese, PC. And it's called It's Time to Be Honest About Cam Reddish.
Cameron Reddish came right out of the gate this season with a 22-point performance.
Yes, sir. Look at that.
Hoping he was going to break
come
out
on.
in the NBA since the moment he was drafted.
Yeah.
He hit a crazy game-tying three-pointer late in the fourth quarter.
No, yeah, that was tough.
And then pushed the ball for an impressive dunk in overtime.
That was tough.
Now in year number 4, Reddish looks a bit more aggressive and even confident in his moves.
He really do.
But
he put in that
more
work.
than ever, his performances have been very inconsistent. In the preseason, he played about 15 minutes per game, but he scored just 4 points a night and made 21% of his shots.
I really thought Buddy was going to say he only scored 4 points the entire preseason, bro. I would have been hot, bro. But 21% from the field is terrible, bro.
Every once in a while, Reddish can light up the box score.
That's for sure.
We saw that in the 2021 playoffs when the then Atlanta Hawks
sidestep, bro. He's tough,
promising games against the Milwaukee Bucks and the most promising ones of the season.
Come on, man.
Even going 6 for 7 from 3 in the deciding Game 6. But then the next regular season came and Reddish was back to his normal self. He'd every once in a while
I don't know what it is,
like
bro.
30 points in a game, but it would never amount to anything consistent, or at least yet. But there's
he's so tough, bro.
Answer to the question of why Cam Reddish has yet to find his footing in the NBA. Nobody disagrees.
I don't know, bro. It's just bro, the NBA is another level, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing playing college at Duke, but all these people are around your age. You know what I'm saying? You guys all basically have the same experience, or it's always within the ballpark. You know what I'm saying? You guys are all 20 years old, 19, 18 sometimes. And you know what I'm saying? Everyone has the same experiences. Everyone's body is kind of around the same, timetable when we're talking about developing. But in the NBA, bro, there are dudes that are 30 that have been doing this since you were born, bro. You know what I'm saying? They have all the experience in the world. And then on top of that, bro, people are already in the NBA for 10 years, bro. So it's not always easy for a rookie to come in and then just show off his skills and everything like that. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the rookies that come in and actually make a difference, because bro, I know that shit's not easy, bro.
With the assessment that Reddish checks every
a lot of pressure.
box. He's a freak of nature athletically. He's fast, he can leap high, but he's also got an incredible body with a 7'1" wingspan on top of his 6'8" listed.
Bro, he has all the physical tools, bro.
He's right up there with any young player in the NBA. He's got a crafty handle on the ball that lets him create space for shot opportunities, and he could shoot the hell out of the ball when he's open. And on top of it all, he's a terrific defender when he's trying. But no evaluation has held any more weight than that last part. Cam's not always trying. He has a tendency to not stay fully focused throughout games, and especially when things aren't being run around him. He just doesn't give full effort. However, talent is not the issue. Cam's played in 25 career games where he's taken at least 12
I don't think it is the issue.
He scored about 19 points per game, making about 47%.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. When he gets the opportunity, he's there. Damn near 50%, bro.
Over 20 points per game. It makes about
come on, coach. I mean, don't get me wrong. 43% from the field is kind of not good, but it's good enough. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's good enough, man.
As a whole, he's made under 40% of his field goals.
Wait, total what?
Where as a whole, he's made 100% of his shot attempts. You compare that to his career average.
Oh,
where,
career average.
as a
Okay,
whole,
type
he's
shit,
made
type shit, type shit.
40% of his field goals.
Nah,
You're
under
left
40 is
wondering,
bad.
why
That's
doesn't
pretty
he get
bad.
to shoot more often? Keep in mind, he's barely 23 years old. So there has
So much
to be
room
a
to grow,
conclusion
bro.
that we can draw
So
from
much
these
room to
numbers.
grow.
Well, I think there's actually two. First of all, Reddish has a hard time accepting his role. Up until this point, Cam hasn't been asked to be this sort of a lead creator. That
Okay.
kind of a thing takes a lot of time for a player to grow into.
That's true
First,
too,
I'm sure
yeah.
his former team in Atlanta or even the Knicks would like to see Reddish create a bit offensively, and he's been often given the chance. And in those games,
You know what?
he
Not
could-
gonna lie, that's probably why. That's probably why he hasn't gotten a lot of opportunity. He probably doesn't want to conform to what the team wants him to be. Like I feel like Cam Reddish being drafted as high as he did. You know, I feel like he wanted a quite bigger
could
role.
play well. But
And
if
then
you
him
look at
going
even
from
his
Duke
own
to getting the
teammate,
ball a
RJ
lot
Barrett,
from now
he had a
or
role
to now, it's
play
like,
before he was
know
a
what I'm
20
saying?
point per game scorer. That was to play defense and largely play
Exactly,
off the
yeah.
ball as a
You got to
scorer.
play your role and then
2019 NBA
like
draft classmate Ja Morant has slowly been placed into the role of a superstar.
Exactly, you
Every
feel
year,
me?
His usage rate has increased a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? You got to start off doing something, bro. You can't just come into the league and then just expect the role to be given to you, dog. Unless you're the number one pick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Number one, number two, number three. Yeah, I get that. But anything below that, you know what I'm saying? You kind of have to do what the coach says, man.
This
And
is
then
what
if you
young
impress,
players have to
then your role
accept.
gets
In the
increased. Just like
beginning,
John
it's
Morant,
gonna be
his
frustrating,
usage
as it would
rate
for
went
any
up
young player that
every
has star
year.
potential. But every team that Reddish has been on has at least tried to be competitive. So they're not just going to hand over the keys to a young player like him.
That's true
They had
too.
needed him to shoot threes and play defense. Two things that, when he accepts as his role, has proven to make him a quality NBA player. In his final year with Atlanta, he made 42% of his catch and shoot 3-point
Jumper
attempts.
so
Imagine if he
fire,
accepted
bro.
that as his role since he was drafted. By now, he would be given the opportunity by his coaches to get a bit more creative as a scorer. Now, leading
Hey,
off
come
of
on,
that
bro.
for the
Just
next
catch and
issue
shoot that
here,
thing, man.
Cam's
Come on.
effort needs to improve. He tends to be much more focused in games where he's a focal point of his team's offense, like those numbers.
I mean, bro,
we
I
just
feel
talked
that,
about
bro.
prove.
I
When
feel
playing
that.
Off the ball, he won't do what he can to find himself open for an outside shot or cut to the basket. I mean, just looking at the preseason games, he will try to compensate for the lack of shot attempts that he gets by forcing up bad shots,
Yeah,
resulting in bad
you're not
efficiency
at that
numbers.
level yet,
So
Cam.
either he's not really trying to get himself open, stagnating off the ball, or trying too hard to score when the ball is passed to him.
That's not a
Cam
bad
tends to
shot, though.
focus in and out of games
good
depending
lane.
on what's happening. His effort wanes
Yeah, Cam,
most
what are you
of the
doing,
time.
bro?
And this makes him really difficult to play for a team like the Knicks
Damn, bro.
that wants to win basketball games. If you followed Reddish back in high school, you know that he was right behind RJ Barrett and Zion Williamson and ESPN.
Exactly, bro. The man is
But
tough. He's
I
tough,
remember
bro.
thinking at the time that in terms of his talent alone, he was far better than both of those guys. But the people who actually go out and watch high school players play are able to notice things that I can't, simply by watching the mixtapes.
Exactly.
As Evan Daniels, a scout from 24/7 Sports, put it in an article from 2018, the thing with Cameron has always been consistently playing hard. And when he consistently plays hard, you can make the case that he's the best prospect in the nation.
So, bro just has to
4
tighten
years
up,
or so,
man.
Reddish actually was the #1 ranked recruit. But as graduation year approached, his ranking began to slip a little bit. The article continued to explain maybe it's the questions surrounding Reddish's work ethic that caused Barrett to overtake him for the #1 ranking in the 2018 recruiting
You
class.
think?
Remember, high school rankings are a mere projection. It's not about who the best player
And plus,
is.
yeah,
on
that's
the
in
team,
high
because
school,
that
bro.
was easily Cam Reddish. Obviously, his talent was too hard to deny.
But I
when
mean,
placed
I
in-
understand what bro was saying earlier. Like, when his role is increased, then he's more engaged in the game, and I feel him, bro, because like Cam Reddish is a scorer, bro. The man wants to score. If he's on the court and he's not gonna score, you know what I'm saying? He's not really locked in like that. But that goes back to you have to play your role. And if your role is to play defense and shoot the occasional 3-ball, you know what you got to do, bro? You got to play defense and hit the occasional 3-ball. And then once you start doing that, once the coach knows that you're coachable, then maybe he's going to increase your role. Man, come on,
But
Cam.
if the work ethic never improved, then neither would Reddish. And then in college at Duke, playing with the two guys ranked above him in his high school class, Cam Reddish looked amazing
Like, bro,
in
that
the
was
highlight
such,
reels,
yeah, bro.
but he was obviously the third best player there.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
Many of those old negative assessments D1 scouts were saying were being replicated by NBA scouts as Cameron's freshman year went on. Competitiveness and toughness came into question during the season.
That's tough, bro.
Doesn't always bring it with competitiveness, energy, or intensity. Goes through the motions and too nonchalant at times.
Too nonchalant. He's too
Does he
cool,
have the
bro.
leadership,
He's too
competitiveness,
cool.
and intangibles to maximize his potential.
Yeah,
So,
Cam, bro, you gotta
4
tighten
years
up,
into
fam.
Cam Reddish's NBA career, and we're asking a lot of the same questions. Is he ready to accept that not everything can be run around him for an offense to work?
Probably
Will
not.
he accept his role as a 3-and-D player? And if he does both of those
Bro,
things,
but
is there still a chance that he reaches his star potential?
He's so much more than a
He's now in
3-and-D
the
player,
final year
though,
of his
bro.
rookie contract. And
That's
unlike
it.
many of his classmates, Cam has not been offered an extension by his team. However, unless something tragic
That's
happens,
true.
he will still get a minimum contract from some NBA team that has a bit of hope left.
Nah, for sure.
But unless he accepts his role and starts showing a bit of effort, then he won't be getting any more than that. And so Cam Reddish won't be out of the league anytime
Hey,
soon.
nice little
He's
Euro.
way
Come on
too
now.
talented to be. And
Yeah,
given
he's
that
way too
now
talented.
in a contract year where nothing is guaranteed after it's over, I believe that reality check that is coming is going to keep Cam on his toes.
Hopefully,
If not this
bro.
year, there will be a time in the future where Cam matures a little bit.
Alright, Cam,
and accepts
smack
that
it, Agger,
the
come
only
on
way
now.
he sticks in the NBA is if he concedes to himself that he's best utilized as a 3-and-D, which I know he can do well. The earlier he does that, the better
bro.
chance he has at maximizing his potential.
Like,
And
bro,
who
look at his
knows how
moves, bro.
far
He's way
that
more
can
than a
take.
3-and-D
But
player,
I want to
dog.
know what your expectations are for Cam Reddish this year with the Knicks and for the future as well. For me, it's hard to deny how good of a player he can be.
Bro, his
but
jumper
it's
is
also difficult to
tough,
see
dog.
Reddish realizing that he's not good enough yet to lead a winning basketball team in scoring anytime soon.
Nah, he's
because
definitely not
that
right now,
always
bro. This
seems
man
to be his
gotta
mindset.
go through the little
Tell me
things
your
first.
thoughts, though, and thank you all for watching. Have a blessed day, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
Alright, yeah, man. So that's the end of this video. Listen, bro. Cam Reddish, bro. If the 1 in a million, trillion, dillion, scatillion chance that you're watching this video, bro, please, bro, just conform to your role, bro. Just for one season, like, bro, you're not too cool to do it for one season, bro. Just really lock in, bro. Just really lock in. Get your 3-point percentage up, bro. Like, come on, fam. Like, bro, Cam, bro, just do it for one season. If you do that, maybe Coach Tom Thibodeau, I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. Maybe he's gonna give you more minutes, bro. Now, hopefully he don't play you too much in a playoff game that don't really matter anymore because you guys are already up. We all know he's famous for that. But listen, man, Cam, you have all the potential in the world, bro. You just gotta take the first couple stepping stones to get there, bro. And you can't expect to be a top scorer. You can't expect to have the top role if you don't do the little things first. You gotta crawl before you walk. You gotta walk before you run. But yeah, man. Those are my thoughts on Cam Reddish. I really hope the man does good in the NBA season. But yeah, man. You guys already know where I'm about to go with this. You guys know. So I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna let y'all say it. Yes, sir.
Christian, you're all on